Rish, have you ever run out of batteries on your camera on a shoot?
Yes.
You have?
I have.
Did you not bring spares?
I didn't.
Oh, Rish. Do you bring water with you on a shoot? Do you pack that in the bag?
No.
Oh, you could get thirsty.
I could.
Have you ever done a shoot at night?
I have.
You have. Do you use your phone as a torch to see in the bag to get the SD cards out?
I do.
Oh, you could improve that, I think.
How can I do that?
Well, with the contingency bag.
Right.
Name still pending. It's basically, rather than having to put all these things in the bags, you can get a lot of these things cheap nowadays, and actually, like, we could put them in the bag as part of the bag. So I was looking, you can get like these 10,000 milliamp batteries, which can power my phone 4 times over. They're about like this big. You can, if we, with like a sewing pouch in the bag, rather than having to put it in your bag, you always have it with you at every moment. Now, there is the problem with wires. What you can do nowadays, my phone has magnetic charging. There's no need to plug it in and thingy, like mess around with wires. You can just tap something to it and it starts charging. So to be able to recharge the battery rather than having to take it out and then you could lose it, you can just put a magnetic thing to it. The lights, I was looking at LED light strips. You can get them quite cheap for about £6 for a metre. We won't need that for a bag. So with like 30 centimetres, you can power it from the battery and we have lights. The button can go near a zip, or so easy access. Hard drives nowadays, we have loads of them, but you can get them tiny. They come in now. You can get 128 gigabytes in the size of one of the memory cards. So why not build that into the bag so that we've got it with us all the time. With the bottle pouch, I was just thinking of something that can zip on the side, because you don't want to carry a bottle with you in the bag. So if you attach it on the outside in a waterproof case, if it leaks, then at least the water's going to be in there rather than with your equipment. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Cool.
Yeah, building things into the bag as opposed to putting them in. So we're doing feedback, or should I go into the next thing? Okay, so the next thing, we all heard about 360 video now. I was looking into ways to actually do it because it's not quite commonly known. You can get, so one of the most common ways is using 4 GoPros pointing in 4 directions. And you can, with the cases, you can get them 3D printed for about £30 or something. And then that goes on a tripod, you stick that up or whatever. Syncing, you have to sort of go in between them and clap to sync each one, and then do it several times. But then there's a program in After Effects called Metal Skybox. Metal, I don't know how it's spelled, but and what that does is it creates like you know, I don't know if you've done like a paper cube before, where it sort of unwraps into like I can't remember the term for it, like a net.
Yeah.
So it does that with the video, so you can sew it up and it automatically puts it into a 360 video.
Okay.
And then YouTube, to put it on YouTube, there's a program that YouTube provide themselves called like Data Injector or 360 Meta Injector, and that just tells it it's a 360 file. So if you had the GoPros and the program, which you can find alternative ways to try, it is quite cheap to actually do and test. And with it being in After Effects, there is programs that sync it up automatically and stuff. With After Effects, you can add text, like your 3D text and stuff. So if there's action happening over there, you could have a text pointing up everywhere else saying, "Look this way," or so. Then with YouTube, when you can with your phones and stuff, you hold it up and look around. You can see the text pop up screen. Look that way, so you can move that way. And yeah, that's pretty much that idea. Looking into it, and there's loads of tutorials for actual graphics and videos. They're starting to pop up on YouTube as it's becoming a bit more common. Might be interesting to try at one point if we get the time.
Okay.